Hi, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We are here kicking off 2022 with After the Azure Calm. I am the Bardic Knock. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, all as the Bardic Knock. We're going to be jumping right back on in with session 42. I'll give a brief recap, or attempt to, of where we left off last year. And with that, Nick, do you want to go? Because you have two things to introduce today.
I do?
And
oh yes, I do. I forgot about this.
And also, it's just dawned on me, I'm wearing a blue shirt and I chose blue lights, so I'm gonna change that.
I see. So I actually have three things to introduce. First, of course, I have to introduce myself, because just in case you have not seen this before, even though we've been doing this every 2 weeks, almost, save a few sessions, for the past 2 years, hi, I'm Strider Winters everywhere on the internet. You can most oftentimes find me here on the Bardic Knox channel, or better yet, in the Bardic Knox Discord channel, as I am his one and only mod there, and I am his one of two mods here on the Twitch channel. You can also find me every other week, every other Thursday, on the Undead Decays channel, playing in a Curse of Strahd game. But I will be playing, as usual, as Dr. Mercurius Thorak, who is the captain of the Marine Special Ops Group 69, but then also I will be playing today as Dr. Jeremy Doctor, who is a pirate that is a doctor, but isn't a doctor. He's a doctor of chemical studies. He is not a doctor of pharmaceutical studies.
It's like on an airplane when someone goes, "Is there a doctor?" and someone goes, "I have a doctorate in
I'm
classical."
a therapist. I'm a psychologist.
No, someone goes, "I have a doctorate in art history."
It's like, oh, you're not helpful.
As you can see, this blood puddle under him, it denotes a calming feeling.
How does that make you feel?
Ma'am, that is actual blood. No, it's fine. It's art. Have you heard of the art?
Have you heard of color theory?
Have you heard of natural art?
Have you heard of art theory?
Art
Color theory.
It just reminds me of the stupid hospital thing. But
yeah,
aside from that,
Exactly.
Aside from that, that is me. I introduced all three of my things, but is there anything else I have? I don't think so. I stopped streaming a while ago. I do have the Strider Shop open available if you want to check out details about that, and check in the Discord server.
It's good stuff. Good.
It is good stuff, but it
stuff.
hasn't been used. Nobody's fucking used it. Wait, actually, ATB over here actually has. She's the only one customer I've ever had.
Okay. One customer is more than none. All right. Next up, we have Dakota. Dakota, who are you? You also have two people to introduce today. Is Dakota alive?
Is Dakota here? He might be a lie.
Hold on.
Rin just learned that the new backgrounds are a thing.
Okay, so whilst we are determining...
That's been a thing for like over a month.
Whilst we are determining Dakota's existence, we will shuffle on over to James, who is totally going to be out making fucking pizza right now. James, are you here?
Nope.
Oh.
I am here.
Yeah.
I've been here. I've been commenting.
James, who are you?
Well, I'm the Stitch bitch.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I play Jimmy. Only Jimmy. And it appears my powers of yelling at the audience has worked. So now I am going to continue using this power for good. Stop going to stores and buying stuff that you kind of want.
Okay.
Go to Strider Shop. Buy stuff that you can actually get custom. Man.
Thank you.
I mean, valid point. All
And
right.
if you don't, this isn't a threat, but you know. You know.
Yeah, check out the Strider Shop. I do editing works for photos online, and I also do 3D printed models of stuff. And if you want to, I can also paint them.
Stitch bitch out.
James, please, like, you need to change your brand. Become Stitch Bitch. But
I
it
don't
never
drop
so.
man.
Drop Jimmy and come and get a new character that is the Stitch fruit.
Oh,
The
God.
Stitch fruit does actually exist.
Is it on your list?
No, it's in the actual canon story.
But is it on your list? Is it possible for James to roll it?
I could make it possible.
There you go. And then totally roll that number by a pure chance. Totally.
I'm the Stitch bitch. What's your devil fruit, Bubbles? But I just thought with the name and
There we go. Perfect.
Well, Rin, you're next on introducing yourself. So, who are you? And are you having fun?
Yes.
transcended.
Yeah, as you can see, I no longer have to dwell within the in-between realms, such as Blockbuster or Radio Shack. I have ascended to the next plane and can now bring a pocket of the void itself onto the material plane. The expanse and consumption of your world will begin shortly. Do not be alarmed.
I feel I should be alarmed.
Well, I mean, I guess you can be, but there's nothing you can really do about it anyway, so.
Oh, wow.
I, for one,
It's just like
embrace it.
everything else that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Rin, who are you? Like, who are the
Uh,
both of you today?
The both.
Yeah, you're two people today, right?
No, I'm 3. Come on. Keep up.
Oh, fucking shit. Okay.
Everybody here is at least 2 people, and then some of us are 3, and in Bardic's
I'm
case,
not.
there's like 50.
I'm one.
You're 2.
I'm 1.
Ginny, you're
Actually,
also
no.
2.
No, I'm not.
3. I'm James, Stitch, Bitch, and Jimmy. Okay.
Also, you're technically Hot Zom, so...
That is true.
Oh yeah.
And
I have no
Uh,
idea.
Ginny,
Anyway.
you are Ginny and Selda.
That's exactly
Two
two
people.
Rin,
Yes.
who
I'm-
are you? Who are you playing?
I am playing Data, the Typhoon Man, and I'm playing Drake, the giant.
The Laughing Man.
The shouty man.
He yells real loud.
Yeah. Like a League of Legends player.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's a League of Legends. He just has a tiny little laptop out.
Alright, and then we have a new person joining us for how long we are uncertain, but maybe a long time, maybe a short time, but we'll find out. And that is ATB. ATB, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi. It's been a while since I've been on a stream on this particular channel. I don't even remember when was the last time. But I escaped from the prison that Bardic put me in after that particular stream, and so now I'm back. Anyway, I am a tired bye. You can find me in various places, mainly on the Undead Case channel for Curse of Strahd every second Thursday, and I know that over here there's plans to have Rebels of Spira be rebooted and brought back on... When did we say, Bardic?
Next week.
Yeah, next week on January 30th. And, yeah. Anyway, my character is a pirate named Selda Bonnie because I like to take names of actual real life pirates and stitch them together.
I mean, in One Piece, we've not talked about this, but there is actually a character called Jewelry Bonnie, and she's like a queen. So
Like the actual pirate is Bonnie.
Yeah, like Bonnie is a name used. Now, is Bonnie the family name in that, Rin? Because that's like the royal family of the Sherbet Kingdom, right?
We don't know yet. Oda hasn't revealed exactly what's going on with that yet.
No, we got one panel like 2 years ago going, ah, cool. And
I-
then nothing else.
I think Bonnie is her first name, because usually it goes epithet and then first name.
Hmm.
So it's like Straw Hat, Luffy, Pirate Hunter, Zoro, Fury, Bonnie.
Yeah. What? Anyhow, yeah, it is a name that exists. Can't believe you coward is blocked by Twitch chat. That's so. I mean, I get it. It's to stop people like shouting abuse at streamers and whatever. Like I get it. So, but also, strange. All right, let's try this again. Dakota, do you exist? Are you currently here?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Strange. Either has fallen asleep or has stepped away or something. Right? Someone poke Dakota and find out what's going on. I will attempt to give recap, and we'll just try and jump in wherever the heck we were, when we played this back in 2021. All right.
It was a month ago.
Look, if boomers can make the same joke for countless years, we will continue these jokes because.
I mean, I guess you're reaching that age, Bardic, so you're allowed to.
You're almost 30.
Oh no! Oh god, I'm
So old.
oh, I'm so depressed, man.
Just for that, when the enemy nat 20s you, he's not gonna fudge the roll next time.
Look,
It explodes, it just rolls again and again.
You pull Savage rolls out of fucking nowhere.
yeah, where I go? No, I changed my mind. You don't get that roll. Fuck you.
Oh.
Um,
I see.
Donates to himself.
Not
Roll a
20,
one.
huh?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Cody, am I younger than you? I thought we were. I can't remember if I'm the same age or younger than you, Cody. I don't know. Time is weird and space is bendable. Maybe. So recap. Last time, did we ever get a name of this island? I don't think we did. It was just unnamed island.
I know the mountain is bottoms up.
Yeah.
I don't remember the island itself.
I don't think we ever asked anybody the name.
I did. They said like we don't care. It's just nature, man.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Because like nobody cares about names, and none of the people that like have actual names, they go by whatever things they like.
Hi,
Like
welcome
the guy,
to
like our
Infinite
guide
Island.
is like named Weed or something.
You know what? I genuinely.
No, it was Gaia. That's what it was. He likes life.
Yeah, he likes nature and life, so he's Gaia or Guy, either or. I was about to say fuck. Who remembers that guy's name? Because I don't.
That Gaia's name.
So yes, we are on a currently unnamed island, and doing a bit of exploring. It's a wonderful bounty of nature. The people here that we've come across, they seem so content with their own existence. They don't really deal with many threats. Everything is over bounteous and over blooming, and it's just a wonderful, amazing place to be. And so, of course, Spec Ops 69 had a little explore, walked around, and we're like, maybe we shouldn't let the world government know this place exists. That's probably not a smart thing. Let's just keep that quiet. We climbed up some trees to avoid being eaten by like giant snakes and all kinds of other scary giant things. Did some walking across the treetop canopy. Found a boat flying the pirate flag of a known Shishibukai. And we also found a giant mountain. And the mountain is somewhat unique due to the fact that when the mountain hits its peak, it essentially then starts again going upwards. So it's like two mountains topped on top
Like
of
a
each
big
other.
old hourglass
Yeah.
shape.
It's interesting and amusing, and apparently the warlord, Jungle Queen, or whatever I called her, her epithet. I want to say Jungle Queen. That sounds like
It's
something.
Jungle Queen.
Once again, it sounds like something I would have written. Was attempting to conquer this mountain, bottoms up. And in doing so, she left her crew to just twiddle their thumbs and mess around, which left Special Ops to go, let's fuck with them, and proceeded to blow up their ship.
Okay, to be fair, I told Wick disable, not fucking destroy. If
Say-
Shogun was here today, I was gonna have a fucking conversation.
Technically,
I mean,
He technically disabled it.
ship is
Yeah.
disabled.
He asked specifically disable or destroy, and I said disable.
he destroyed it till it was disabled.
I know.
I mean, technically as
Not
well.
just destroyed it.
Technically,
Destroyed it and it was still functioning.
technically the parts that were disabled were fine. It was then made worse by the pirates who went and triggered every trap at once.
But
So-
why did he set those traps that have the capability of doing so much damage? I
Insurance
didn't want
policy.
that to happen.
So yes, after their ship got destroyed, the loud, shouty League of Legends giant screamed for their captain. There was a slight pause, and there was then a very loud roar coming from the mountains. And that is pretty much where we left off. There has been a large, loud roar coming from the mountains, and Specox kind of stood there looking at his pirate crew going, "We just pissed off a warlord, what do?" So, with that, where would be a good place to jump in right off the bat? Do the pirates want to react to that first, or do the Marines want to react to that first? What is the plan of action?
I'm sorry, for who? Which side?
You know what, let's start with the Marines. The Marines are probably, they have more things to figure out, I would assume. So Marines, loud, scary roar. What is your plan? You know that a warlord is angry and probably on their way here.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Where the hell did Wick go? Did he really just show up, blow up, and leave?
We don't really know where.
Captain, I would like to point out that this is why I wanted him to do the paperwork, and then he pulls up the paperwork and shows him the straight down the middle. And as you can see, following instructions doesn't seem to be a strong suit.
So we have two choices here. We have stay hidden, or we have go up and pretend to be the good guys.
I love how you're not even gonna like you're not even like, we're the good guys. Like, no, we're gonna pretend to be the good guys.
We are the good guys, but at the same time, we're gonna pretend that we're just like, oh my god, what happened? I heard an explosion. What was that?
Data will shrug and say, well, personally, I mean, they are pirates, so I'm not really that broken up about this. So I just say there's no reason to lie.
It's true, but it is a warlord we're dealing with.
Yeah?
If the last one's anything to go by, then we might have an actual problem on our hands.
Hmm.
We got lucky with the last one.
Data's like, are you sure?
I
I
don't
think
know.
I kicked his ass.
You
I didn't
you were
really
stuck
die.
in a freaking time loop for several days.
That wasn't on me.
Data's just ignoring the fact that he totally nearly died. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I won. Don't think about it.
No, it's fine. Everything is okay.
Okay.
I
So,
mean-
so I'm getting a vibe of, I don't want to say disagreement, but more, I think Merc is wanting to be a little bit more cautious, and Daya's like, we can fucking take him. Let's do it. Let's take him. Is that what I'm sensing?
Yes.
Jimmy, how do you,
Jimmy said.
where do you fall on this?
I was looking at some school stuff. I apologize.
It's absolutely
What's
fine.
going on?
So the Marines, they've heard, we heard the lion's roar. We know there's a warlord. We know that she's probably pissed off because we just blew up her ship. And Murky is saying, okay, maybe we should play it cool, play it safe. Let's not go charging into anything. You know, get some more information, and Dad's like, "We can take him. We beat up that last one. It's fine."
My hot arm isn't fit for combat yet.
Oh no. Wait,
Look, I
didn't
know
you-
you're not thrilled about it, but it could be useful. I
Didn't you? I thought you said you
You're
left.
just
Hot
calling
Tom
it
at
the
the
it
ship.
now?
Yes, but if the fight goes to the ship, so much time.
The fact that you seem to care about this zombie concerns me.
I put a lot of time and effort into this, okay? Don't
Say
you
what
care
is-
about stuff you put time into?
Pulls out a notebook, jots something down, and puts it back.
Let's also stop doing that. It makes me feel self-conscious. I don't know.
So I feel I'm gonna keep heroically doing this. Dakota.
See, somebody want to text him?
Okay, Zori. We'll find out what's going on.
Silent.
Well, we'll find out what's going on. It's fine. Okay. So that's a Marine's like initial. Okay, we got stuff to do. We'll make a decision. We'll make a decision soon. Meanwhile, let's hop over to Doctor, and Drake. Drake, you just heard your captain. Your captain. Well, you called for your captain specifically, and she didn't sound super happy. I don't know. Maybe she's pissed off at having to stop her amazing epic mountain climb adventure. I don't know. How are you two feeling? What's going on there?
Drake will stand up and I guess how high is the captain? How high have they climbed?
You know what? I am not.
Depends, man. Have you been hanging out with Gaia?
I actually do not know how high. I was gonna
Because
let.
Drake might be able to just like stand up and just be like, "Hey, captain."
I mean, you know,
Bro, guy got the good shit.
so just to check in, how fucking tall is Drake?
Let me check what I wrote
I
down.
think minimum is 64 feet.
No, I
but
think
how
I
tall
made
is
it
he?
as tall as possible.
But that's not. There's no limit on how big he can be, because Colossal has a minimum, not a maximum.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where is it?
Character sheet.
Alignments.
I made him
attributes,
110 feet tall.
Okay, 100 and.
Yeah, 64 feet or more is what it says
Yeah,
for size Colossal.
He's 110 feet tall.
Okay, 110. Now I'm trying to recall, like, how high mountains are, and like how high 100 and something feet would actually be in context. How does that compare to like a building? Like, how many stories is that?
Every story in a standard building is 10 feet tall.
Yeah, so he's 10 stories tall.
Okay, so 10-story building, pretty tall, but compare that to a mountain, still barely anything. Like, yeah. So no, you couldn't just be like, "Yo, Captain, what's good?" and she's there. Like, she's probably a
I mean,
good.
I feel like a couple of climbs, couple of steps up.
Yeah, like you could like catch up pretty quick, one would assume, but yeah, it's not like you could just find her. Like, she's not barely
Yeah.
started. She's a decent way up, I would assume.
Okay.
Um,
Well, in
Is
that
she
case,
is she on bottoms up, or is she still on the first mountain?
well, it's all bottoms up. Like, so it's bottoms and then up.
Is she on bottom or up?
I mean, I will leave that entirely up to ATB's discretion, but in my mind, she was in the transitional phase between bottoms and up. You know, the difficult part of the climb, the part that people just can't conquer. She's probably like about to get past it, and now is a bit pissed off that she has to stop and make her way back.
You know what? I kind of like that. Not even like the climb wasn't even just a problem. It was just the being interrupted, just being out of the zone, just like fucking hell.
Look, I was defying fucking gravity. You know, getting alphabet on this shit. Musical theater references. They're terrible. Yeah. You know, doing all that, and then my big dumb giant is screaming for me, and apparently my shit's blown up. So
Great.
all round, just foul mood, I would assume, but entirely up to ATB's discretion. So, hold on, words. So, Drake, Doctor, do you feel like you a sense of like, is there panic or worry that the captain's going to be pissed off, or are you like, okay, cool, captain's coming back, we'll get this sorted, we're gonna get this done,
There is no panic. There's very little emotion from Jeremy,
Mhm.
as he's just like, okay, captain's coming back. Good. That is probably the best option.
And Drake, how are you feeling about all that?
Drake is excited. Drake is like, ooh, oh, yes, when the captain gets back, we're gonna find the people that blew the ship up, and then we get to fight.
Okay, so Drake, do you say that out loud?
Yes,
And I assume that anything Drake says out loud is almost impossible to not hear.
correct.
Impossible to not hear. Yes.
So,
In fact, he says very loudly, ooh, I don't know who you are or where you are hiding, but what I do know is I'm gonna smash you with this stick I have here.
It's that stick being a fucking tree. A standard sized tree, not these jungle trees.
so,
Oh my.
Isn't it?
Not a standard size trees. It's like, you know, the really big trees.
like a redwood.
A redwood?
Yeah, like one of those.
Like, so have you shaved some of your outer bark on it to get like a shape to it, or is it just a full-on fucking redwood?
It's just a redwood.
Roots and all.
You can like part of it is technically looks like it's shaven, but that's purely because it's been hit against objects, and not because of any like woodworking.
No, I like this. I enjoy this. Okay, Marines, you clearly heard this very loud, enthusiastic giant say, I'm looking to smash. Feelings, thoughts, opinions, reactions.
That's a problem. Because I look at the 150 foot tall giant.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. Do we have anything for that?
Jimmy, do you have any input on how we're gonna stop a giant?
A giant?
Just a giant.
James! Why do we keep losing people?
Oh, question. Is Drake
What?
bigger
Oh, you are here.
than
Yeah, I didn't know you were asking Jimmy that question. How would Jimmy know how to stop a fucking giant?
I was asking
fucking
if you
know.
have any input, because at this point, the question they asked, I assume in politeness, Merc will look at everyone and maybe look at Jimmy, and Jimmy goes,
Yeah, it's just what? I could burrow through his leg. You want me to do that?
oh god.
Lots of blood?
well, you can try.
I got nothing else.
Can you burrow through people?
If theoretically, if they're big enough, it makes more sense than burrowing through stone.
Well,
Or
we-
metal, at least.
I mean,
Although he might just smack his leg and kill me in the process.
there is a possibility of something like that happening.
Oh, a mosquito.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a, something's crawling up me, and just like finger in my leg and scratching up. Oh god, all of that is a
That's
horrible
how Jimmy
mental
died.
image. Oh my god,
That's
no.
how my new character Stitch Bitch comes.
Oh my god, Drake thinks he's got like a spot and reaches down to his leg and squeezes where Jimmy's burrowing.
Oh god.
Ah!
I'm not sure what you wanted from me, Captain.
I'm not
Jimmy's
sure what I was
last
expecting
words.
from you either.
Hmm.
But
Hey, Skunk Man, how do you defeat Giant? Literally, almost anyone else would be more qualified for this.
I don't know. Well, okay. According to what the big one said, the captain's coming back, so we can at least discover who their captain is. Perhaps it seems pretty likely it's one of our targets.
I mean, so with that, I assume you're just going like, all right, we'll make camp. You know, we'll get some deck chairs, we'll hang out.
Do you want me to dig out a cavern for us? Little cave?
I think it's actually best we stay up on this tree where we currently are.
Alright.
I think during this entire time, since Gaia has no clue what's going on, Gaia's just started building a deck chair out of like trees, like out of bark and leaves and twigs. Just building deck chairs, a little parasol, like going, cool man, we're just gonna chill. You know, I think this is pretty dope.
I was fully expecting a hammock, not a deck chair, but whatever.
Yeah, I could make it happen, but you know, we don't have anything to hang on, so I have to like make a tree on top of the tree and stuff. You know,
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We're just hanging out on trees, dude. It's all cool. Anyhow, we'll just like sit here and then, you know, through the power of scene transitions, like, oh wow, look, I think I see someone. And yeah, with that, enough time will have miraculously passed. ATB, please describe your entrance as you push your way through the forest to find yourself back at the cove where your ship once was and the crew you left here. So please describe how you enter the scene, what you look like, and what the hell is going on. What is the vibe? Please just go full ham. Tell me everything. If you want to, or you just, you know, use 2 sentences.
So,
Me mad.
I imagine just as she's walking through, if you were like at like sky level, you could see it because there is just random trees just falling to the ground here and there.
And
then there's just like 2 trees, like the closest ones to like her crew, just like two giant trees just sitting there having the nice life. Life is instantly destroyed when they're just pushed aside.
And just to re-emphasize,
These are big trees.
These are big trees. These are all trees at least the size of redwoods, if not bigger. Like, big trees. And you're just going, get out my fucking way. 8 trees.
Rude, these trees in particular.
You're just smacking them, just pushing them out of the way. And you push your way out of this oversized rainforest jungle. And what do we see? What is the image that we see entering the scene here?
You see this exactly 8-foot tall woman wearing like oh no, hold on. I'm trying to look at the picture. Wearing what looks like to be like a very basic like tank top with like a giant like pirate coat just over her shoulders. Very, very long, very messy, like orange hair. And she basically looks very like she just rushed her way down after the initial roar.
Mm-hmm.
And she just takes a look at where the ship once was, and just kind of has the look of, oh god, I'm gonna need so many drinks after this.
So, Jeremy, Drake, your captain has arrived. Well, do you have a response? What do you do when your captain arrives? Like, in general, is this like a formal crew where you all have to like stand and salute? Do you
There's no crew left. It's just us three.
So, what do you feel is your character's response to your captain? Do you respect her authority? Do you shrug? Do you point at someone and go, "They did it"? What's
I don't
happening?
think it for Jeremy. It's not so much like a respect of authority or anything even close to that nature. It's just the fact of he needs a place to do his research since his last place was destroyed, and she's strong. She can protect said place of research.
Captain? Captain?
Yes.
I think Doctor blew our ship up.
I had nothing to do with it.
See? But that's what he said to the last 4 towns that he set on fire.
Those were towns, not ships. I don't blow up ships.
What if you wanted to try out something new?
It's all. Why would I do it on our own ship when we have no other way off of this?
I don't know, do you see any
place?
other ships you could set on fire?
At the moment, but we can always find.
See?
Them.
What?
I'm pretty
What
sure he's
exactly?
guilty, Captain.
What exactly happened? Like, give me a full status report of what happened, the damages, how many do we have to bury?
Well,
We were sitting here, me and Dreg, and now we were sitting by the fire. We were keeping watch, and then the ship blew up.
oh
We
wait,
looked over-
were we
looked-
supposed to be keeping watch?
That was the point, but you fell asleep.
No, I was building a sandcastle, remember?
You fell asleep, and then you were building a sandcastle. Somehow fell asleep.
I don't remember that.
Exactly. You don't remember much. That's
Wait
why
a
you don't
second.
remember that we were here, so we keeping watch.
Wait, but I have it right here. And I hold up a
Anyways.
watch.
You're funny. Anyways, the ship blew up. We look over, and then we see what was his name? Timmy, Tammy, Tommy. One of
The Tommy died. Timmy's right here. And then he
Timmy's still alive, but Tommy died, as did Tammy and Tommy, the big
Yeah.
fat guy. Remember?
Oh no. Does that mean
We
we
saw
lost our
we
chef?
saw them get shot in the chest with a crossbow. You don't
Oh.
usually live those.
Hmm.
Poor
So,
Tommy.
And
Shit.
Tammy and Tommy.
But Timmy's still here, so that's good. I always like Timmy the most anyway.
Be careful,
Well,
Timmy.
yes, at least Timmy is okay. Timmy, are you okay? You don't have internal bleeding or anything, or you lost your arm again.
Timmy looks
I just hear
absolutely
a
fine.
freaking siren.
So Timmy's there.
I don't think that's a good sign for Timmy.
So Timmy's there, and yeah, he's holding his prosthetic arm, which apparently he now has because he lost his arm before. So he's holding that in his other hand, and he waves that. He doesn't say anything. He just goes, and then he flicks it so the prosthetic hand that he is holding in his real hand makes like an OK symbol.
He seems okay. He's always good at dealing with trauma.
Oh, considering he lost his parents, it helps.
Yes, very tragic.
Yes.
If it's not something that anyone can see on screen though. If it was, then this would be rated so much higher.
As it stands, in his face.
He
All
just
that's left now, it
reattaches
seems,
his
is,
arm and starts
a
walking
few-
off, whistling. As he puts on like a tool belt, and he's just gonna start trying to fix the belt, just whistling to himself happily.
Oh,
Oh,
As it seems now, all we have left is a pile of wood. Me, Dreg, and you.
And maybe
Possibly Igneal.
Igneal.
I don't
Dakota, are
know.
you alive? Okay, moving on.
Igneal appears to be standing doing what he calls the T-pose.
Oh, character
He hasn't
loading.
loaded in fully yet. He's just
no, he's
T-posed there.
making a pizza.
He's just completely gray. The textures hasn't been loaded.
There's just a
He's got the Gmod
T-posing.
textures, the fucking purple and black squares.
It's just a gray humanoid model in T-pose. Like, not quite loading in any textures, like waiting to be built.
Loading.
Now loading.
In all the times I've spent underwater, and including the time that my father had my same position, I've never heard of a ship exploding or people being randomly shot in the chest with crossbows.
How have you never heard of this?
I
That was
don't
quite
know. He might not have told me about it.
You should come to Elbath.
I should. Once we...
Alba? Is it half of Alabasta?
No, it's the land of the giants. Elbath.
Oh,
It's the word
Elbath.
fable backwards.
Yeah.
Because
see.
I know, we
the-
were...
I don't know if that's smart or stupid.
both.
Stupid smart. It's Jimmy.
Hey. Alright.
So, can I kill him now, Captain? I'm pretty sure if I yell real loud, everything in that forest will just, like, die. Probably.
Did you say kill him or kill them? Because
Yeah.
earlier you were trying to pin this on me, and now you're trying to say it's someone else.
Well, you said you didn't do it.
But then you didn't believe me. I didn't do it.
Well, I'm believing you now.
didn't
Now you're
do it.
questioning me, so I'm not sure anymore.
I didn't do it.
Honestly, I would want to try to find who did this first. Try to figure out who it is.
Well,
If it's
good
another...
luck.
If it's just a random schmuck on this island, then... Well... It's just somebody who really wants a death wish. If it's a random pirate who thought they could just go attacking somebody else's ship, then... I don't know if that's bravery or stupid.
Can I do the thing if we catch them?
Well, first you got to find them. Can you do that thing where you, like, ping? Or
Ooh,
not?
I know how we can get them to show themselves.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I will be back in a few. I'm sorry. I need to disappear.
Okay, no problem.
And he will begin. What do we want to go with here? Ah, yes. How far away is everybody?
Probably not like super far. I mean, obviously there's the height of the trees and all that, but you know, it was close enough that Wick could quite rapidly get in, do stuff, and get out. So I would say, you know, within 200 feet.
Okay, cool. Well, he's going to he's going to look out and take a few steps, which for him is like probably like 20 feet each into
Yeah.
the forest, and then begin to sing.
Uh-huh.
So I guess he needs to roll a perform check really quickly.
Do it. Do it.
Did I actually write this down?
Now, I'm not expecting you, Rin, the person, to sing, but what song is he singing?
That's an excellent question. He is singing.
Yeah.
No, he's singing Enter the Sandman.
Nice.
Oh my.
Sweet. Alright, so he beat a DC of 23. So, everybody needs to make a fortitude save.
Okay, so Data, Jimmy, and I think I can roll for Merc. Yeah, so I'll do that quickly.
Oh boy, I need to get in the roll
would
20.
Doctor, and
Whoops.
Selda also have to roll fortitude?
Because he's directing his voice, it's not a radius, it's only going the direction, which makes his range farther.
Yeah,
but
put
it
his
limits-
hands round, and as we all know, doing
Yeah.
that means that people that way can't hear you. It's like, "Oh,"
Yes.
that's just science.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Well,
much science.
That's just a feat that musicians can take, but
Yeah. Mercurius?
yeah, it makes his the range of his attacks much farther. It just only goes in a cone instead of the giant radius that it normally is. So that's 15 plus the musician's level. What is my level?
Cam, what the heck is your profile pic there in roll 20?
Do I have anything that adjusts my DCs? Oh, I do. But I'm not raging yet, so no need for that.
It is rat.
It is
So-
Rhett?
It is rat.
Rhett?
Oh,
What are you saying?
I've totally just noticed Shogun is in the Roll20, but obviously just not quite feeling well enough to join us in the chat. So that's cool. So Wick can also be joining in on rolls and stuff. That's awesome. Thank you, Shogun. I know you're not feeling great. Okay, so that's 28 for Dre.
God damn, everybody rolled super high.
Wow. Data, do you need to roll?
Yes. Taylor's probably gonna get fucked up by this. Oh no, he rolled really high too. So with that in mind, as it stands right now, you're only taking. Trey, where's your character sheet? There we go. Yes. So everybody only takes 1d6 for now.
Okay. Do you want to throw that so we know what they're getting? Not loads, but enough to feel it, I suppose. That's like being punched.
Yeah.
Alright, 5. Yeah, that's like a punch. That's a good solid punch.
So we all take 5 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, what was the plan with that, Ray? Like, so if they take damage, you can find them, or were you just hoping to really hurt them so they come out of hiding?
Oh yeah, no, he's just gonna keep doing shit until people show up.
Okay. So, obviously, Nick has had to step away for a second, that's fine. So, Data, Jimmy, what are you gonna do? For comedic purposes, I'm gonna say Gaia, who is very happily chilling in a deck chair, probably didn't make the save. It's like just been blown backwards, deck chair and all, and fallen through the canopy. So Gaia has disappeared.
The sound. This is sonic damage, so damage reduction does not apply.
Okay.
So Jimmy, Data, what are you gonna do? This guy can just shout at you and it's gonna hurt you. So running is an option, but you don't know how long this guy's range is. So by the time you run far enough away, even chip damage will add up. So what do you think your choices are?
Suddenly going underground doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Sound travels more
But
underground.
Is he going to scream at the ground directly?
Oh my god, if he did that, could he create earthquakes?
Wait a second. I think I know what his last ability's gonna be.
Oh my god.
He just lies flat and like it screams into the ground like it's a stress pillow. Just opens his mouth and oh.
Okay.
At this point, I'm not sure.
So Data actually takes more than 5.
Mhm.
It's sound, and he's like, "Oh no."
Alright.
Captain, Jimmy, we need to stop this guy like now.
So
Yeah.
So, what do you believe because diplomacy could be an option. According to the notes you have also been given, the notes you have on Barney is that she is not she's not ruthless. She doesn't just murder everyone she comes across. She's fairly diplomatic, and many people have had decent enough interaction with her that so you could probably maybe try and diplomacy your way out of this so you don't have to fight. You have options. Running is an option. Going, all right, let's start a rumble. Jimmy, Data, what do you think you're gonna do? Let's see, Merc is currently indisposed, so
So
find out in a second.
okay, so Data is going to go in category 3 and fly up.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes up, he can theoretically get out of range.
Sorry, I just love the mental image. You've been shouted at. You've just seen your guide tumble through the trees, and it's like, "Peace, I'm out," and just fucking flies up. Jimmy and Merc are sort of going, "Fuck you too."
It was like, I'll go up, you go down.
Yeah. Jimmy is burrowing a tunnel down and around where they are to get out of the range.
Okay, Nick is back.
I'm
Nick,
back. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's totally cool. Stuff comes up. I rolled a fort save for you. You made it, so you only took 5 damage. Drake just shouted vaguely in everyone's direction, and it hurt. Data has gone, "Alright, peace, I'm out," and has flown up. Jimmy's plan of action is to burrow down. What do you want to have any say as captain what their plan of action is? I'll give the same reminder I just gave to the others. The information packet you have on Bonnie say that she's not a ruthless killer. Doesn't just murder people straight up. She will usually engage in some kind of competition or diplomacy or something. So you don't have to go straight into a fight. You could run away, but you don't know how far this guy can shout. So, what's your reaction?
Unless you can react fast enough to grab on to Data's legs. If they're even legs anymore, if they didn't turn into straight air by this point. You can always hop down the tunnel with me.
You made a
Oh,
tunnel
yeah,
down a tree?
If Captain
Yeah.
wants to fly, then Data will carry him.
Where are we flying to? Are we flying away or toward?
That's up to you. You make that call.
And Gaia got blown off the treetop, like deck and everything, just blown off by this shout. You just hear, you hear a goofy rattle.
Yeah. Well, there she is. I think our best option is to go confront her right now. Because we definitely know who that is. That's the princess, or not the princess, Jungle Queen.
Okay.
Princess, how dare. Giving
Well,
me
we should
the
probably
Zelda
go now. So, give me just a second. I'll close the distance.
So you're gonna zoom.
Fly amongst the trees if you can, so as they don't see us.
Got it.
Okay, so you're gonna zip between the trees and you're heading towards. Jimmy, you're burrowing down. Are you heading underground, or are you going, "Now I can run away and no one will know what happened"?
No, I'm going underground, because last I heard was we have to stop him from screaming at us or singing.
Okay.
So I'm
Yes.
burrowing around so that way I'm not in range of his direct singing. I'm just going around them and I'm gonna appear behind, or as close to them as I can.
Okay, so this will take some time because of distance and whatnot, so that's fine. We are moving towards them. Drake, Doctor, and Barney, Selda. The only reaction you heard was a loud, comical shout of pain, I suppose. Pain, discomfort, whatever you want to call the goofy scream. That's the reaction you've heard. So is Drake going to shout again, or do you... is Zelda going to say stop? Is Doctor going to go, "Do it again"? What are we doing?
I'm sorry. Shogun is messaging in the Discord about DR.
Ah, yes. Yeah, so sonic damage, you
DRs.
just take it straight up. It's an elemental.
Yeah,
unless
elemental, you do not apply DR to.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's straight up.
That deals 2 types of damage, but that's
It-
2 types.
That's physical plus heat.
Yeah, this is just Sonic.
This is just
So-
pure Sonic. You don't use the DR doesn't.
There's no weapon attack here. It's just Sonic.
Okay, so you're messaging in Discord as well, because I'm...
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Alright, well, so long as someone... Because I can't keep an eye on, like, 4 chats at once. My brain is only so small. Very teeny tiny. Well, yeah. Okay, cool. So long as we all know what we're doing, that's fine.
Cool.
Got it? Cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Pirates. What do?
Think wherever the screaming came from, Selda just walks in, just holds up a hand for Drag to stop, and then just slowly walks over to where this screaming was heard and just waits to see if anyone comes running out or if there's any movement at all.
So, are you stepping into the forest? Jungle, rainforest thing. That's where you heard it come from.
Yeah, just kind of just sticking close by, but also just standing there.
Okay, so like at the edge of the trees, basically. Going, okay, I'm here. I'm ready and waiting for someone to come running through here or something or other. Okay, Drake, you have been given the command to stop. I assume you follow it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And Doctor, are you doing anything specifically, or just go? Okay, that's fine.
I'm just following.
Yep, that's cool. All right, so that will hop back to Marines. You're traveling. You'd probably get there. You'd get to a point where you are close enough where you can see them. Obviously, Jimmy, you're underground, so I don't know. You sense them through the vibrations of the earth or some shit. I don't know. Or you somehow have a really big telescope. You invent a periscope, so you can see a woman burrowing underground, I guess. Whatever it is, for whatever reason, you know that you're approaching, and you see the warlord standing there, waiting expectantly.
Well, the captain.
I'm sorry. I got freaking totally sidetracked by this whole DR conversation. Which I'm curious.
Yes.
So the pirates just stopped halfway here?
Well, I mean, I assume they're waiting for the people that blew up their ship, i.e., us, to show themselves.
All right. Let's go land right in front of them.
All right. So, Data, Captain said keep
Yeah.
going. You're going. You're gonna reach the edge of the forest. Jimmy, you somehow can just know what the conversation is. I don't know.
I don't know what the conversation is. I'm just going.
Just burrowing. All right. So getting closer and closer and closer. They can the pirates can see you. You can see the pirate, except Drake, because you're at his ankle height. So you can see Drake's ankles. You can see Doctor, and you can see Selda just standing there, very casually awaiting your arrival. How does this interaction begin? Are you gonna just fly head on and try and land the first punch? Are you gonna go, hey, let's chat?
I was gonna just land in front of them and be like, "Sup? Here's the situation."
Okay.
All right, so you land. Zelda, you see this. Yep. How tall are you again, Merc?
16.
16 feet. So
16 feet.
you see this fish man twice the size of you, Zelda, with 6 limbs, who's being carried by a person who's partially a tornado. And look, when you wave, do you just wave one hand or do you wave 5 of them?
3.
Just all 3 hands going, hey. These are quite clearly Marines. Obviously, they got their Marine stuff on. Zelda, and Doctor, since you can see with them. Drake, you can feel a slight breeze on your ankle. Selda, reaction to these Marines just making themselves known to you right now.
Merc and Data just showing up.
Hey.
Jenny?
Zelda just
Okay.
just pinches her temples and is like, you know, when I was wondering who could have been so ballsy enough to just go and blow up my ship, Marines didn't actually come to mind. Honestly, out of the three choices of random person, pirate, or another warlord wanting a fight, I didn't think. Ugh.
Now look, to be fair, I wasn't planning on it. We had a
You
new
weren't?
hire.
Mm-hmm.
I told him to disable the ship, not blow it up.
A new hire. Where is your new hire now?
I don't know.
Shogun, if you want to let us know where the heck Wick is, that'd be cool. Wick is just like bounced.
Oh, look at in the shadows. Waiting.
Jimmy, you are still underground, and how far past all of these are you
In
gonna
a
go?
bush! In a bush! They all
Just-
capitals! I'm in a bush, Captain!
I love the image of there just being a bush. Like, you know, this is like
He
a
rolled
tropical.
a fortitude save though, so he's close.
He's in
that
range.
Well, that's it. Like, I just love the mental image of it's like tropical rainforest, and then there's just a bush that is moving.
It's like the fakest bush you've seen in a long while.
But somehow it works. Somehow no one questions it, which makes me just chuckle. I love it. And Jimmy, just to confirm, you are burrowing past these people. Are you staying hidden? Are you
Yes.
revealing yourselves when Merc initiates a conversation? Or are you gonna stay waiting to get the surprise attack? But no one expects the Skunk Inquisition.
What is happening right now is that I know if I just charged in there, I would probably die. So my plan is burrowing behind them, and then slightly burrowing enough for my eyes to see through like a sewer like grate or something like that. Just peeking through to see what's happening.
I mean, if you want, I made this comment before. Off screen, we can totally say you had a periscope built that you can use for burrowing underground, so you can see what's going on. It's just like this little periscope that pops up every now and then.
Just like to imagine the enemy's just bloop. What the is that? And then it goes back down. What? Did you see something? I don't know. Didn't make any sense.
We don't question it. All right. Okay, so you're still underground. Merc, you've initiated the conversation. Zelda's like, bruh, why? You're like, look, it was the new guy. We're sorry. We'll reprimand
Where's the new
him.
guy? We don't know.
Well, that's really convenient.
So yeah, Doctor, Dre,
Guys are like, oh, what are they saying?
Drake says that. What are they saying?
yeah.
I can't hear you from up here.
Squat down.
Okay, Drake will then drop to one knee, which will likely shake the ground.
Jimmy,
just,
your
like-
tunnel gets very bouncy.
And then he just slowly lowers a giant ear down. Okay, continue.
You are very tall.
He is.
How did you come across someone like that?
Long story that involves a lot of tequila, stolen goat cart, an arranged marriage gone wrong, and possibly 3 accounts of murder.
I just want to state for the audience that even though Jimmy can make his own tunnels and tunnel out of a collapse, he's feeling very claustrophobic for the first time.
Dre, you guys were saying?
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it was 4 counts of murder. 8 accounts
Right,
of
because the
attempted murder.
groom, yeah.
Because of the groom.
Yeah.
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 You know, the doctor. Captain, that's the one. It's the one that blew up my lab.
What?
That was his
yeah,
story.
the-
Remember, he was on the fucking island with the naga, the poison and the explosive people on a secret fucking thing that got blown up in the crossfire somehow. But
Oh.
the Marines didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, we'll get Doctor's flashback. There'll be a flashback panel where we see like at that island just it blowing up and Doctor going "Ah!" and vowing against the muscle-bound seagull. Just,
Yeah, so Selda just kind of looks at Merc and looks back at Doctor, just like, is that true?
Who's she asking? The doctor or the doctor?
The actual, the
The
pharmaceutical
one with the
doctor.
medical license or the one with the poisons?
The one with
Doctor,
the medical
doctor, come
license.
quick!
Medical license, man.
Data will tilt his head
Six-armed
around.
man.
Which one?
Mark will look and just be like, I've never seen this man before in my life. Wait, is that a man?
He goes
He's
back
looking
to
very
Doctor.
feral. Well,
Yeah,
Doctor is like chittering and he's got claws. And he's
yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's a man.
So,
She's like, close enough.
He
Data
goes by,
will.
he says he goes best he him. I don't know what to tell you, man.
It will kind of poke
so
his
does the
head around.
sword. I'm kidding. That's totally out of character. Just saying that's Wick's sword.
Is there any chance we could kindly ask you to stop being pirates?
That was Drake's voice, but that was Data speaking.
Yes. I'm getting confused, but yes, Data.
Data asks if the pirates can stop being pirates.
How do you
Yeah.
feel
He
about
accidentally
not being
inhaled
pirates?
Data and the fusing.
You. So let me get this straight. Your new recruit says with just quotation
I know.
mark fingers. Your new recruit blows up my ship, kills many of my crew, aside from 2. The jury's still out on that one over there. Points to T-posing person.
Posing non-textured.
Yeah, don't worry about him. And then you show up and just like waving casually and then say, "Hi, we're Marines. Have you considered not being a pirate?"
Yes.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Because look, you have a massive giant who could probably step on most things and kill it.
Mhm.
You're a warlord.
Indeed, Mr. Obvious. I am.
Look, we have an assignment to essentially remove warlords from power. So we have one of 3 options: kill you, send you to prison, or you join us.
You just retire. Just stop being a pirate, please.
Tall, bald,
Or stop
baldy,
being
and-
a pirate, I guess, would be the 3rd option, not necessarily join us.
Well, at least you don't sugarcoat things. What's your name?
Mercurius Thorak, captain of the Special Ops Group 69.
Sorry.
Yes,
number.
yes, laugh. I know, it's funny. It's hilarious. Absolutely. Look, I didn't ask for the number. They just gave it to me.
At this
Oh,
point,
you poor fool.
I just hear the laughter, and Jimmy just pokes his head out behind them like, is it good? Are we clear?
So,
As you see Drake's massive form, all 100 feet of it, because he's 150 feet and he's sitting down.
can we please say, because Drake has had to like lean his head sideways against it, can we please say, Jimmy, you pop up like right next to Drake's eyeball? You
Yeah.
know,
It just
you know,
locks
are we
on?
good? And you
Yeah.
your head turns, you
He
see
both
goes,
just he slowly moves his eyeball, and I slowly move my head, so we're both looking at each other like, huh.
Yeah, his eye is probably as big as you are.
Yeah.
Bigger.
It's like that scene in Quest for Camelot with the stone giant.
Hmm.
Anybody seen that movie? No.
A very long time ago, yeah.
It's a great movie. It's not Disney, but it's very Disney-esque, but it's amazing.
Should I just slowly crouches back into tunnel?
Just
Just disappear.
can I just say, I love the mental image of you like grabbing the dirt around you and pulling it back.
Excuse me, I'm just going.
Just looks at Merc just like, is that also yours?
Yes, that one is mine. That is not the one that blew up your ship.
Okay. I
The
assume
new hire
that
was
if
literally this morning, and he was a bounty hunter. So,
you know what, that makes your story a bit more convincing now that I think about it. So, this whole thing of like taking warlords out of power, is this like just like a new thing that the government has posted out of just like where, you know, the warlord thing, we're gonna just stop doing that?
I'm not sure exactly. We don't get our orders directly from the world government. We get it
Captain. Captain. Hey, Captain.
one
Hey,
specific person.
Miss Jungle Queen, you could just give me one moment, really quickly. It's like, hey, Cap. Maybe we shouldn't tell pirates the details of the inner goings of Marine Special Operations?
I'm just showing her our options.
What if we lose and then she goes and tells all the warlords?
Then we're dead. What do we have to worry about?
But you know, the whole safety of the general populace, the actual job that we have to do.
Yeah, they just kind of like get across like, look, if we
what
die,
do we have to worry about?
the warlords banding together and actively going against the world government. It doesn't matter if we're dead. You're like, other people could be dead. Yeah.
Data's like, I don't understand. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this.
Look, just because you're dead doesn't mean other people should die as well.
Data then remembers the pictures of children with X's over them. Like,
Circles!
oh,
Because our captain, our job is to protect the general populace and put our lives on the line to do so. Thus, we need to do things that make it less likely for average civilians to be in danger. Are you following me here?
No.
God damn it.
I was expecting Mark to just turn around and slowly. What does it
Just say it even slower.
matter?
Sorry, I'm loving Shogun's input. Merc is a nihilist-ish. Like, if I'm dead, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's like,
If I die, my perception of reality is no longer relevant. Therefore, reality is no longer relevant. Fuck it.
okay.
What is morality to a dead man?
Okay, just like don't expose all of our secrets, maybe.
I wasn't. I said we were getting orders from one person, not from.
That's
specific-
already too much information.
I love the idea of Merc going, look, I didn't say it was directly from the Admiral. Like, literally, like, all you've done is...
Admiral Shirley on.
Just literally like 5 feet from the pirates. And shut up.
You see Drake's massive ear like directly over Merc and Data's
He's hearing all
conversation.
this. Hey, Captain! I think they're getting all of their orders from like one person. I think this might be off the books.
You having fun there, Drag?
I am. This is
Merc
fun.
looks up. I pull out an ear hair.
Ow.
Oh, why would you do that?
Stop listening to us. It's rude.
Doesn't show any pain. Just pulled out an ear hair and they're like,
Why?
well, that was rude.
This is good stuff. Alright.
Drake is gonna give like, oh, you're mean. I don't like you anymore.
You liked me
And he
before.
gets up and walks away.
Drake's like, I'm out. Captain will
You
let me know if I
liked
need
me
to do
before?
something.
What? Anyways, back to the conversation at hand, Data.
Yes.
Anyways,
You two
Okay.
done?
apologies.
Oh.
Oh! Wick leaps out. Fine, I'm here.
Oh. Oh. There he is. Wick, I said disable the ship, not blow it up. You specifically asked destroy or disable, and I said disable. I guess it's disabled, isn't it?
You know what? You are not incorrect. I do just love the idea of Wick getting bored, jumping out, and be like, look, I'm here. Yes, I did it. Can we fight now?
Just a reminder that Shogun is not in the Discord, so he is listening to our questions 10 seconds
Well,
into
yeah.
the stream.
Challenge the giant to a
Drake will
duel.
immediately turn and say, "Did someone say duel?"
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, hold on.
Why?
Hold on, Drake. That is actually a pretty good idea. Yeah. So, Mercurius, Captain, whatever. I don't know your titles.
Just Merc works.
I don't think I know you well enough to go.
Shogun's
go for
in the
nicknames.
Discord now, so he can listen to it live.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
good.
So-
We're not
Um,
10 seconds behind. But
so-
all of our cameras are fucked.
Everything has gone wrong. No, it's fine.
And
Shogun,
he's
don't
gone.
worry.
And he's gone.
I do have a quick fix for this.
Oh yeah.
Keep talking. I will arrange the fix.
Okay.
I say quick. It's not the quickest, but I can do it. So yeah. Da-da-da.
So, Mac.
There he is. Hi.
The Bushman reveals himself.
He says he challenges the giant to a duel. What did you say, Selda?
So, gotta be honest, Dev not really on the docket for now. Probably in a few years time. Jail, I don't think I do well in prison. Joining Marines. I don't know. I don't think I've known you long enough to make that kind of commitment yet.
Fine. How about
But-
this? You seem civilized well enough.
But
But
the dual thing, however, you even though the new recruit didn't directly follow your orders, they still were a part of your crew and still did blow up my ship. I'm a captain, you're a captain. We could handle that little dispute of me disliking my ship getting blown up with fisticuffs if you are so inclined.
Okay, Bardic Rin, what the hell's the name of the special type of duel thing?
A Davy backfight.
Agni Kai.
Baby back. Fine then. How about this? You seem civilized well enough. How about a Davy back? A tournament.
Oh.
One of mine versus one of yours.
Mhm.
Continue it down until the whole crew has been used.
Tournament arc.
Alright.
Tournament arc.
Whoever wins the
Okay.
most gets the other crew as their crew.
Pops out again. Captain, do I have a say in this?
Sure.
Can I not?
No.
no.
Oh.
Oh, just for that, I want to fight that little guy first.
Burrows again.
I mean,
Alright then.
obviously,
The numbers are a little off.
I will remind
4 to
everyone
5.
that a Davy back doesn't have to be a straight up, like, punch up, beat down fight. Davy back
Like,
can
yeah.
be whatever kind of contest the participants wish it to be.
Yeah, to which each round can be whatever the fuck. And we'll say this first one here between Drag and Wick is going to be a flat out punch or sword fight, isn't it?
Sword fight? Dragon's like, I don't use a sword.
He does.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's cool. Good for you.
You could use the giant tree trunk.
Yeah, but like, I don't really swing it for that. I usually just use it to like play the drums, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough.
But just because
Anyway.
I mean,
just because it says sword doesn't mean you need to win with a sword. So long as you win,
well then,
the fight.
Why is it called a sword fight?
Because he's using
someone
a sword.
has a sword.
There's
You
one
could-
sword involved in the fight, thus it is a sword fight.
You
Is that
could.
how that works?
It's not
One
kind of.
person has a sword and one person has a gun. What fight is it then?
A
Gun
sword.
sword fight.
A shooting knifey fight.
The shooty
Obviously.
stabbins.
Shooty stabbins, there you go. I like that one.
Quick draws his blade, but like lets go as he reaches the apex of the swing, and the blade just like flies up into the air and sprouts wings and begins to hover.
Fancy little trinket.
Also, high
Cool.
shotgun.
He somehow had a sword eat a fruit.
Huh.
Now that's weird.
How
But
the devils. Anyway, Drag, how do you feel about the terms of the Davy back?
I'm okay with that. I mean, most people that try to use weapons against me don't really get too far.
Fair enough.
See how it goes.
Jeremy,
Ah! What?
duel, Davy back. Gonna punch each other a shit ton.
Well, that's for their fight. We'll see about it whenever I see my opponent. Ah,
But you're fine with the terms?
fine. Don't lose. I don't want to be a marine. Ah,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I keep changing
We can-
Jeremy's voice.
It's a character quirk. His voice changes every couple scenes.
Hey, Jeremy? Oh, yes?
Yes, how may I help you?
It's okay. Okay, terms and conditions and loopholes can appear and disappear as much as all of your vocal ranges.
So as well, just me doing DM nonsense. As well, obviously it doesn't have to be a straight up fisty punchy fight. It doesn't, like, each contest, the wager can be agreed upon before as well. So whether you're wagering for the other person's boat, for their flag, for their treasure, for a crew member, like, so for example, Drake versus Wick. You can both ask for what you want from the other team should you win. So for example, Drake can go, if I win, I want your boat. And if Drake wins, he gets the boat.
I thought I already set the terms of, like,
I mean,
the winner of the overall tournament gets the other crew as their crew.
But then does
Yes,
each
but
round
I
have
think-
a separate?
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Bardic is saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to separate.
So there can be a total agreement of, at the end, this is what happened. But there can be individual agreements for each one as well. Which, yes, have to be agreed upon. Within reason. Like, if someone just refuses to agree to give anything up, then, then you're being silly. But so each fight will have its own wager and specifics as well.
Greg is okay.
So, Drake, Wick, you appear to have agreed upon just a straight up punchy, stabby, fighty time.
I win. You cannot obfuscate, hide, or lie about my victory against you.
I mean, why would I do that? That's against the basics of giant culture in general. So, but I mean, if those are your terms, and if I win, he kind of looks down. Ooh, I know. You have to build us a new ship.
Very well.
How long are we gonna be on this fucking island?
Session-wise, probably 4.
Okay,
Could
I'm
be
gonna
any
tell you
amount.
right now.
Yes?
Or you can tell us. Shogun?
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 Hello?
Sure.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey.
Hello.
Wick is thinking of making a paper hat boat for you.
There you go.
That is fair. He never specified the material.
Or the size.
No,
Yeah.
I said ship. So it
Oh,
has to
yeah,
be a
not
paper
boat.
He
ship.
makes a bigger paper hat.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just make sure it has more than one mast.
These are acceptable terms.
So neither of you have tokens, I think, but you know that's fine. I have made a map circle. I assume collectively you just create a sizable fighting arena. Are you setting specific rules for the combat? So, what rules are you agreeing upon to this combat? Obviously, you can do this in character, or we can just agree out of character and go, yeah, we agree on these terms.
I mean, kind of both, isn't it? Didn't we just do that? Agree on the terms?
I mean, for the
In terms of
actual
fighting.
combat itself, so you know,
Oh, yeah.
Or
like-
combat's like
well, you know, combat can mean all kinds of things. You know, first blood, to the death, 3 touches. Or
No,
someone that says uncle, like whatever it is, like just
We can say that during the thing or before the thing. I mean, we're all players here. I don't
Yeah.
want it to be to the death
yeah.
or worse, to the pain.
To unconsciousness or
To the
surrender,
pain.
does Shogun say.
That sounds fair to me.
to unconsciousness
Okay.
or surrender.
Because
These
after
are
all, Wick is
acceptable
also
terms.
going for fame in this fight,
Mhm.
and most fights in general. You can't build fame if all of your opponents are dead.
Sure you
Also
can.
that. I mean,
Well, you need witnesses at least for that, but
you leave one alive.
No. All they know is that wherever you go, people. It was like, there was this famous swordsman there, and then so and so showed up, and no one's seen him since. I feel like that.
So, I assume, you know, collectively, like, so who makes the arena? Because I've just made like a big circular arena. Is this a chance for
Probably-
the pirates to show off their shit, or is everyone gonna be like, okay, yeah, we all help out, we all just knock down a bunch of trees?
what I think it might be is just the fact of it's mostly Drag or the Selda knocking down trees because she can just do that. Drake can move them quite easily, and Merc and Zor can help like get the fine tuning.
Yeah, just grabbing and moving. So yeah, you've made a large circular arena. Obviously it's there if people want it. To move tokens and do like tabletop map shenanigans, but if we don't need it, that's absolutely fine as well. Alright.
So, while this is happening, Drake is putting his armor on.
Okay. So you're putting your armor on. Wick, do you have any pre-battle prep work? I know you're currently on mute, by the way, if you weren't aware.
Nope. No pre-battle anything. Just as the rolled initiative is ready to go.
Alright, cool. Before we jump into that, I mean, I need to quickly run to the bathroom. Does anyone else need to quickly do anything, like quickly stretch their legs or move? I know we don't have tons of time.
We don't have much time left.
Hmm. Okay, so
But and if people need to use a restroom, I mean,
Yeah,
then
I
we
need to
gotta
use
go.
the restroom right
Yeah.
now.
well, instead of making it like an official break, I can just run to the restroom. Feel free
Mini
to
sandwich.
feel free to smack talk in character or whatever it is you need to do, or just chill and chat and whatever. And I'll be back as soon as possible.
I'll also be back.
Okay.
There we go.
Jimmy's gonna dig himself out of the hole for a final time and just stand up and just awkwardly walk past all of them. Just, excuse me. Sorry.
Let's see. Oh dear. Okay, Shogun, that's fine. I can at least see Discord and Roll20 easily enough, so I can hopefully be your voice for you if people don't see it immediately. Real fast, just in case. What is that? Is that drag?
Yeah, I'm trying to change his size, but I don't know.
I don't think you can. I think only DM can change the size.
Oh, well, I'll have to wait for Bardic to do that then.
Okay. You think you guys can do this fight in a half hour?
Yes, because Drake is untouchable. He's an untouchable wall of
Is
power.
he? I thought he had like actually very little health.
No, no. Quite the
I
opposite.
thought his whole point was that he was like far away. Oh my god. No.
No.
Nope. I see. He actually is incredibly turtle.
Yes. Because there's this tiny little thing here, in the defense blurb.
About how armor stacks, so you
Well,
can increase your
armor
defense.
stacks, you can take 20 on defense actions, as long as you're not attacking. And singing in musicians' music abilities don't count as attacks.
That's
Musicians'
ridiculous.
abilities don't count as attacks.
Nope, they are debuffs.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. So Drake is just gonna stand there and be like, nope.
He's a boombox.
But is he gonna be able to actually beat?
I have no
Wick?
idea. I have literally no idea.
If he doesn't ever attack, Wick will never lose. Will never.
Well,
This
see.
might be a
Musicians have some
stalemate if
tricks
his
up.
fucking defense is so high, but he can't attack.
no. He can't attack. That doesn't mean he can't do damage.
Hmm. So, something I just realized, because I never actually asked. Wick. So Shogun, whenever you can, type it wherever you want to. What are you asking for if you win? Like, what's your wager? So,
His wager was that Drag can never obfuscate any details about how he lost to Wick.
okay,
If he loses.
cool.
If he's ever asked about it, he can't lie or not tell the whole truth.
Yeah. Which a giant would never do anyway.
And I also feel I should remind that Wick is very small. Wick is like 3 foot tall, which is even funnier. So,
Oh yeah, that's true.
all right, yeah. So Wick has his initiative rolled of a 25. Drake, do you have your initiative?
Oh yeah, my character thingy is on the screen. Can you like make that bigger?
How big is?
Okay, so that's
Colossal is like what?
medium. That's large. That's huge. That's
then
gargantuan.
And
And
then
that's colossal, I believe.
He has
Yeah.
a 30-foot space, so it should be
There
6
we go.
squares across.
What am I? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need one more.
Yeah, it's every 5 feet except small and medium are the same, and then there's a jump between gargantuan and colossal.
Yeah, so
Ah.
so there's Drake.
I love
And
him.
I don't think we
Also, hi,
have
I'm
one specific. Yeah, we don't have one specifically for Wick, so we'll just use chums, which did not work for some reason. There we go. There's chum.
Oh
So
boy.
Shogun can move something around. All right. So you said you have your initiative, right?
Yes, let me roll mine as well.
Ray goes first.
Oh God.
Oh,
One prep thing.
Good luck, make me proud.
Okay. So, as soon as you can let us know, Shogun, please do. Obviously, I know typing was going to be a slight delay, but that's absolutely fine. So, before the battle, Wick is doing something. I wish I remember what all his stuff is, but I don't, so that's fine.
yeah, I have no idea either.
I've not
Can you
looked
not
over the sheet.
See the roll 20?
I can.
I see.
but I've seen the
but-
2d4, but what's it doing?
4 rounds of poison.
What's the fort save?
No, that he's applying poison to his weapon.
Oh, to his
Ah.
weapon
For 4 rounds.
I
Okay.
see. Okay.
Before he has to reapply.
Okay, cool. All right, so with that, Drake, begin.
Okay. We're gonna start off with a lullaby.
And now, what does that do? How does that work?
First, we do this. Next, Book needs to make a will save.
Okay. So let's see that will save work.
That is not enough. For the DC is 15 plus musician level, which would be 23.
Oh wow.
So Wick falls asleep, so you're unconscious. So I win.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's fantastic!
Oh my god.
I thought I could only see this kind of bullshit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Goddamn.
Oh my god,
Dry-
Wick's
dry-
sword starts
dry
attacking.
out
The
here.
sword's still awake.
Dry comes out here with the Exodia. Instantly gets all of the fit.
You
all
will
of
be
the cards.
asleep for 4 rounds.
I mean,
So,
to be fair, this is exactly the kind of crap that would happen in One Piece. Like, alright, first one unconscious losers, and then someone falls asleep. Yeah, oh, okay. And, no, so I love the idea that, yeah, okay, Wick has fallen asleep, but the sword is still technically awake.
And it's still fighting.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't the point of the duel. The point of the duel was who fell asleep between the two who initiated it.
Ah,
lost
So-
consciousness specifically.
So,
Yeah.
Here's the
so
question.
The duel's over.
Oh wait,
Who's
wait,
the referee?
If the sword has a mind of its own, then that means the sword also needs to make a will save, or fall asleep.
oh god, I don't know how weapons work for that, because it doesn't have its own character sheet.
Also, in terms of referee, I assume just everyone else. Like, if this is just gonna be like everybody watching the first two go at it, just like everyone else serve as referees.
It can't hear the song apparently.
Wait, why wouldn't it be able to?
It doesn't have ears.
So, and to answer your point, ATP as well. So in the daily backfight that takes place in the actual canon of One Piece, there is a designated referee. The referee is biased and on one side, like it is a crew member of one of the people, but so technically there is a designated referee.
What
So
about Gaia?
so we can either use Gaia or we can use Timmy.
I figured Timmy was actually part of the side of the pirates that's fighting,
Wait, praying mantises do have ears, and
but not the sword.
The Zoan weapons have functioning organs.
Oh. But yeah, I was like thinking like at first like it was gonna be just everybody fights and then it's like Red Robin until everybody's fight each other.
No,
Or
it's
one fights.
it's one by one, so it's more
Okay.
tournament brackets type deal. Although it's just 1v1s, or you can make it group fights if you also wish.
That's a really fucking high roll.
Drake,
For
is
it to be a save? Is that roll really your save?
Yeah, that's his.
I
He's
figured,
wearing armor.
I figured,
Okay.
I
And he has a
figured a
shield.
DC would be flat for a fucking sleep save like that.
No, it is not.
Because
No, literally, look it up.
How did you get such a high perform?
What do you mean?
You have a plus. What is that? Plus 22
What the heck?
to your perform to where you rolled 41.
Oh yeah, because that's part of the How fruit.
The how fruit is good at only that one thing. Really?
Oh my god.
My level is 8.
Yeah, the pirates are level 8. The marines are level 7.
So, I mean, the sword attack. Okay, so the sword just like goes ha, and Yeah. Guy, if anyone turns to ask the referee, guy who's just collected himself and somehow like you just slap a referee shirt on and goes, I don't know, man. Like, Wick's been here on the island for a little bit, and my vibe is that Wick and the sword are like the same guy. So I think both of them have to be out. That sounds fair.
So the sword can fight. Okay, so the sword can fight, but it rolled a will save of 26.
Yeah,
Do you roll a perform for each thing?
No, you roll one perform, and then people that are affected roll the will save. So yeah, no, that's high enough. So it's high enough to be awake.
Hey, so the sword is still awake. Got it. All right, Drake. Looks like it's
okay.
looks like it's back to you unless the sword has anything else left.
I mean, it attacked. So what should Drake do? Wait, how much? What are the stats of the sword?
I am gonna since the way we were doing it is essentially the sword is just Wick for ease, so it's not like 2 character sheets. So that's silly. I would assume that they probably just share a HP pool. So if you attack the sword, it's the same as attacking Wick. Just for ease. That was my understanding. Right.
What does all-out attack do?
You're acting like I know.
I have no idea.
Look, I wrote everything down. I think all-out attack
okay.
is essentially the inverse of total defense. So you take like a
Gotcha.
minus whatever to defense, but increase your attack rolls.
Alright, well,
Total attack is the word he's looking for.
Oh, full round attack. Gotcha.
No, total attack.
No, you
or-
meant full round.
Full round, so you can
Yeah.
attack twice.
Yeah. You
Okay,
get your
'cause they
second
were right
attack
next
for
to
the
it.
thing.
Okay, yeah, that one. Stuff is a thing. Okay, so
I mean, that would be at a -5, but it doesn't matter because Drake has high defense anyway. So I guess.
so then there's the second attack then from the sword. You want to
Yes.
roll the other attack?
No, he already.
Oh,
did.
you already did. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yep, still defending. So now do we go to Drake?
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool.
since Wick is asleep, he doesn't want to use any sound abilities directed specifically at him.
Mhm.
But also because he's asleep, he doesn't need to use any of his like hyper defense stuff. So he's going to use Sean. He's gonna take his stick and bang it against his chest,
Mhm.
and that's going to cause a slashing attack to go across the mantis sword thing.
Okay.
Whatever's going on there.
So this is technically not an attack.
Yeah, no, I roll a perform skill instead of an attack.
All right, go for it. So.
Random side note, I was just reading the wiki on the Davy backfight, and apparently there's other traditions of how to start it. Like apparently the agreement is sealed by shooting your guns in the air by the 2 captains. And also for pirates, they throw 3 coins into the sea to honor Davy Jones, and also to basically be like, yeah, if anybody betrays the game's spirit, Davy Jones got dibs on their soul.
Shadow step.
Okay.
Apparently, if you break the rules of this tradition, you go to hell.
Using the rogue ability Shadow Step. which seems to be just roll a dodge using your hide, is what I'm guessing. Let me see.
I assume you get to roll hide instead of defense, and then you can just be in the place you need to be.
Shadow Step. When defending, the rogue may attempt to slip past their attacker rather than dodging, ending up behind the attacker. The rogue must execute a successful hide check versus the target's attack roll. If the rogue fails, they are hit by the attack. If the rogue succeeds, the attack misses and the rogue is now 5 feet behind the attacker. In addition, if the attacker was executing an all-out attack, the attack action is immediately cancelled due to confusion and into positioning.
So I love the idea that right now both of these people are just refusing to use their attacks and go, no. Fuck attacking. We'll do other stuff instead. Alright, yeah.
Go for it.
So we are back to Wick. Wick, show me a
The
move.
blade take Wick with it. Probably.
Technically, yeah.
I mean,
It depends on
a
its...
living sword with a praying mantis, and Wick is a small character, isn't he?
Yep.
I'm sure that he could.
And we have... It has been canon that Wick can technically use the sword to fly around.
Yeah.
So... Also, quick question. If you're asleep and you take damage, you essentially wake up, right?
I think you
Typically,
get an additional save.
So, I mean, I don't know if Wick's
Well,
sword
Wick
would do
hasn't
this.
taken damage yet.
Well, that's it. Couldn't Wick's sword just, like, prick him to take 1 damage and give him a chance to wake up?
Probably.
Maybe.
Or do you get a save
no.
every turn? No.
No, it's just you're asleep for 4 rounds.
So it's been 1, by the way. But you could give yourself an extra
Well,
save.
1d4.
Yeah.
But
You could give yourself an extra save every turn by purposely taking 1 damage from your sword going, hey,
yeah.
get up. That's just my idea. I don't know if Wick would do that.
It says under the sleeping ruling, they can be awakened by injury,
Yeah.
or an ally may sacrifice a standard action to wake them up.
There we go.
So yeah,
Even better.
poke him, poof, he's awake.
The sword could technically use a standard action to wake you up. Go, hey.
He doesn't even have to poke him. He can just wake you up.
That's kind of
It
cool.
just costs an action.
I love how Wick is technically like 2 characters, so he can technically do that. I mean,
He
it's
can.
his action because it's not like him and the sword get separate actions, but he can use an action to wake himself up because he's technically 2 characters. That's cool. Alright. So the sword tries to attack again. Draeger's having none of it.
This fight is gonna take a while.
Drake was made to be a tank.
Yeah. Like a tank in the worst possible way. Not a I take all the hits. It's a tank in the nothing will hit me and I'll just
hit.
I will piss everyone off by doing it. Alright, Drake, back to you.
Alright.
Mark makes tea.
What kind of tea is it?
Oolong.
Yum. Is he just making it for himself?
He's gonna
Would you
go
like
for
tea?
Tron again.
Yes.
Have some tea.
Thank you.
You are now fatigued and sleepy.
There's no rules about like fucking
Bro.
around.
Fucking audacity.
Ooh, so this hits. Alright. So, what Sean does is Sean deals damage equal to half the musician's normal weapon damage. Now, the thing about that is Drake is using what, a tree, so that's like a sap. How much damage does a sap do?
I mean, there's argument that you could say it's a club. The rulings in this are also they say weapons don't scale in damage, so it doesn't matter if you're 3 foot tall or 300 foot tall. If you're using a sword, same damage.
Oh, it doesn't scale?
No, because they even say like, you just pick up.
Yeah.
You can pick up a giant's weapon. You can just use it now.
It literally says somewhere, I forget where, that size doesn't matter, and a colossal giant can hand a small creature his sword, and it magically shrinks to be proportional to that small creature.
Yeah, just to
Funny.
it's just to stop it being silly. It's just to go, no, just keep damage the same. Don't fuck with that.
Yeah, it's not 3.5 where a bigger weapon means more damage, which is why I played Oim as a large
There you go.
Minotaur.
I think it's done specifically because it knows that, like, well, if everyone could do it, then
Fucking
everyone
giant.
would make a large character to deal more damage.
100%.
Like, why
The
would
thing
you?
is, though, is that large weapons cost more.
Wait, yeah. Hold on.
I don't think cost comes into it on this, because cost isn't
No.
even in this book. It's in a
There you go.
separate thing.
Yeah, like equipment is barely a thing in this.
Slashing,
That's
I
a good
believe.
question. It's either slashing or Sonic, but I think it might be slashing for Sean specifically. In fact, I'm almost positive.
What?
Eh. It doesn't say, but it says the word slashing, so I'm going to assume it's slashing damage.
Yeah,
So
we'll
it's
go with
physical,
that.
which means it'll be reduced by your DR.
Yeah, so 2 damage. Woo! DR
I
in this
think
game is redonk. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
silly.
for sure.
It is not remotely balanced.
I just think damage is supposed to scale over time.
I think so,
Yeah,
but
no,
we
that's what I was
haven't
gonna
really
do.
seen it yet.
I mean, it scales with brawler strikes for sure.
Yeah.
It's just everybody else, not really. Like,
But every other class, though, basically, instead of just increasing damage, they get cooler abilities that do specific things.
Wick finally lands a hit.
Ooh. Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
a 5.
finally. Which means he finally applies the poison. What kind of poison is it?
Well,
Because there's
we'll
tons of
see.
different poisons.
We will see. It depends.
Strong necrotoxin. Okay.
The
Okay,
deadly
strong
neurotoxin.
necrotoxin. Target takes roll a fortitude save. Drake.
Yes, hold on.
That
Okay.
succeeds.
I think that's gonna make it.
Yeah, it's a 30.
Oof.
It's a 30 DC, so he succeeds.
Strong necrotoxin.
Yeah, target takes 1d6 corrosive damage per turn for 10 turns.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Pretty
But a
nasty.
corrosive resistance greater than 10 will just nullify the effect. But you also succeeded the DC.
Could you imagine just stabbing someone with something that's poisonous and the poison just fizzles out and goes away?
Then the 3d6, is that sneak attack?
I would believe that is, yeah. Wait, that's wrong?
Hmm.
Just
What's wrong?
Find out.
Are you rolling? Add this. Add an extra d6. So
Okay,
10.
so-
10. Okay.
10, and so minus your DR of fucking
9.
8. 8
It's
or
actually
9,
higher,
9.
but
I mean, you always take a minimum of 1, so...
yeah.
Like a minimum of 1, so 1 damage has been dealt.
It's pretty much equal now.
That's already too much.
Please tell me he just panics at actually taking damage for the first time in forever.
Okay, so, Wick, you're jumping on him, so you jumped onto his leg? Or ankle, most likely? Yep. Alright, we're Shadow the Colossus in this.
As he should. He's a small character taking on a colossal character.
hold
Alright.
on, I need to find the proper music.
Where's my polished silver? Ren,
What?
did you steal my paint?
Yes.
I did,
What the
sorry.
fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You know, you need to climb, what? To get to the small of his back? That's easily what 100 foot high. That's
Yeah.
like 3 turns of climbing.
Well, yeah. Okay. So where is Wick right now?
Probably on your ankle.
On my ankle.
Is climbing another character? Does that like count as a grapple check or a climb check?
That is an interesting question.
I have absolutely no idea. I think it's technically a climb until the large character instigates with it. Yeah, grapple disabled. I'm gonna grapple you! Just grabbing his ankle.
Drake is mad, so he's gonna rage.
What does Drake's
Oh,
rage look
raging!
like?
I forgot raging isn't like a barbarian feat; it's a general feat.
Yeah, it is. So he's gonna rage. So
Would he like to rage?
I would like to
he would like to rage. So hold on.
I love that that's just become a thing after playing.
I blame
as...
Nick.
Yeah, it's my thing.
We're level 8, so that's what? How much? 16? I'm just gonna.
How does raging work?
I don't know. That's somewhere in general. I never read general feats.
Once per day, you can enter into a rage. You temporarily gain +4 strength, +4 con, and a +2 morale bonus on will saves. Would take a -2 penalty to defense rolls. Increasing con increases your hit points.
Who do you think Bardic is? The GM?
Okay.
While raging, you may not use any charisma, dex, or int-based skills, except balance, escape artist, intimidate, and ride.
It's a good thing that he has this lovely character skill called Metal. While raging, you may use charisma-based skills.
Oh yeah. Your fucking fruit power.
Yeah. Alright.
Bit of rage equals a number of rounds equal to 3 plus your new con mod.
Which is what, Ren?
14.
And you also have tireless rage, so you don't become fatigued after your rage ends.
Now then, let's begin the concert, shall we? Vexing versus all targets within. Actually, first things first. Stunning shout.
Okay, so you're gonna shout at your ankle.
Yeah.
Ah!
And because I'm raging, I add my con modifier to the save DC of my music. I believe it is an AoE. Yep, all enemy targets within that 30 feet.
All enemy targets within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Well, technically the only enemy is him and the sword.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But it's only targeting
Making sure
him.
you're
I'm not
not like hitting us.
Oh no! I'm not trying to hit. It's a DC plus the warrior's level plus Drake's con modifier. So that would be a lot.
Yeah.
I have a
Fort save, right? Or is it will save?
It is will save.
Okay.
A lot of will saves.
Yo!
20.
That
He
20!
succeeded.
All right.
No matter what the DC was, he auto succeeded.
Oh, what about the sword?
I mean, the sword
I'd
does
say
both the
it's
same
just one
thing.
roll with their
Well, no,
both
because
awake.
if the sword shares a save, then he lost on round 1.
That's if the sword is currently, like, sentient. Oh, it can be stunned, yeah. I mean, I suppose if it just transforms back to a sword, then you're fine, because it's like, okay, it's just a sword. It'll be fine for a round. So, it is now just a sword.
It's now just a sword.
There we go.
Yeah, because it's like the mantis is what gets done, not the sword. Okay. So, I mean, that's all it can do for... Oh, and that lasts for... Dear God. 14 plus... What? Oh, I thought it would add it up.
13 plus 8 plus 11.
So that's 22.
That's 22,
33,
33.
and it lost by what? 15?
Jesus
It's
Christ.
yeah.
So it's stunned for 15 rounds.
Fuck me.
Oh my.
Is that really how that works?
That is really how that works.
Oh my gosh.
The
mean, to be-
musician is
To be fair, I don't think they expect you to have raised your con mod to 14.
This is true.
They expect your con mod to be about, 5. Okay, I need to check.
So that's the end. He can't do anything else.
Where's status effects? Let's see what stun actually does.
I think it just means that you can't.
So, drops everything held, it can't take actions, takes a -2 penalty to defense rolls, loses dex bonus, if any, to defense. Okay, so there's not, like, you can't break out of stun, you can't do whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Achilles shot. Let's stab through that Achilles.
Let's go for it.
Remember, aim for the glowing marks.
So,
Wait,
defend with a
okay.
reflex save. What's your reflex like, buddy?
Hold on. Ah. Here we go.
Who's drawing a little thing around the edge of the arena?
Where
I
is
was
Achilles
drawing
shot?
flames.
Why?
Flames aren't complete. I wanted to.
Hmm?
It makes it more
Is that under
dramatic.
cheap shot? Wait.
Listen, you give
no.
me a giant canvas of complete white.
This
This
is
is-
true. You know, that's fair.
Where's
Have you
Achilles shot?
seen the map of Rebels?
I don't see that under
Sierra
Rogue at
Bardic?
all.
Excellent.
We've been over this.
Round action, a bounty hunter strikes.
Oh, Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Career.
For an action, the bounty hunter strikes the target's ankle, reducing their movement by half. The attack's damage is calculated normally, however, instead of rolling defense to avoid the strike, the target rolls a reflex save versus the DC of 15 plus the bounty hunter's level. If the target succeeds, the attack fails.
Okay, so you need to roll a
Attack
reflex
standard.
save of 15 plus 7. So, what, 22?
22. I mean, that's literally impossible, so he's definitely going to be moving slower, but he already moved pretty slow to begin with, so. Let's see, who knows? See what we got.
We still get the damage, which is nice.
Never mind.
All...
Wait, no, that can't be right. Here we go. That makes more sense. I was like, something's off, and it was because it was set to strength, not dex.
yeah, okay. So, 20. Okay, so no. Boom, you got the damage. Roll damage, please, Wick. Which I don't think you can get sneak attack currently.
For the 4-round action, the bounty hunter strikes the target's ankle. The attack damage is calculated normal. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
And roll your fortitude save for necrotoxin.
Is that still active? I thought that was for
He
4
he gets it
rounds.
for it's
This
hold
is
on,
the
let
4th
me-
round.
Gotcha.
and I'm trying to remember. I want to say it's actually per attacks, like successful attacks.
Wait, it's on until it works?
Yeah, the poison lasts. So it lasts for a number of successful
Oh, or 4
attacks.
rounds.
When the rogue
Okay.
applies poison to their weapon, the poison now lasts an extra 1d4 since
Gotcha.
they have more than one knife. Each one can be a different poison applied to it separately.
Gotcha.
Additionally, the poison's application DCs are all reduced by 2, but normally it only lasts for 1 attack
Cool.
until it works or 4 rounds.
Sweet.
Okay, so that was
thought
just
it-
the 4th round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the stab works. Drake can only move half as far.
He succeeded on the save DC again.
Yeah, succeeded on save. So the sword is stunned.
And then
taking
take 1 damage from the sword itself.
You go, huh. That was inconvenient. Because don't you have, like, a ridiculous amount of health as well?
I
He
do.
does.
I also took the
Jeez.
blooded. No, bloodlust. Never mind, not blooded.
Okay, and you're 35 feet up, so you're, what, behind the knee?
Behind the knee.
Behind the knee, upper thigh, like 1/3-ish of your entire body is up.
Okay.
A
Alright.
quarter-ish, because you're 160, so that's close to a fifth. So, yeah, back of the knee, we'll say.
So Drake is going to do. Yeah, we're just gonna do Vexing versus. Screw it, why not? So, perform check. First things first.
You know?
That is enough. Alright, so now, Fortitude save. DC 15 plus 8 plus 11.
Jesus Christ.
So that would be
30.
34.
Yeah. Fuck me.
I mean, our saves are that high, so.
This is true. It is possible to get that. Technically. But a 19 is not that.
Okay, so now you lose. You take 1d6 Sonic, and then this happens again for the next 4 rounds.
Oh my.
It is not a cone attack. It's just if you're in range, you just. It's a debuff. It's
Yeah.
not an attack.
And what's for the damage he's taken?
It's 1d6, and then it happens again for the next 4 rounds
Oh, okay.
of Sonic.
Yeah, so 4 damage. Alright. Anything else, or are we back to Wick?
Nope, back to Wick.
Alright, let's go. Move up 35. So, on a 160-foot person, you are 70 feet up. So, that's just below half. So, you're kind of like on his ass.
Yeah.
From the curve of the rump.
Okay. Any more attacks?
Stab him in the ass. Just.
Yeah, I'm right in the butt.
Achilles shot to the ass!
Okay.
Not sure that's how it works.
Don't think about it.
I don't remember the Achilles tendon being there.
Giants have weird anatomy.
Anatomy?
Anatomy.
Exactly.
Ba-ba-da-da-boop.
So reflex save does not meet it. And damage goes in. Look, death by 1,000 cuts is gonna work. 1
Yes.
damage.
2 hours later.
Why
We're gonna be
is
here a
it?
while. Answer to your
Not for
question.
long, actually.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's gonna sit down.
You know it.
Uh-oh. Yes, that is true. You can technically
I am not attacking, so you can't Shadow Step.
I have no idea what you would.
I'm not attacking. I'm just sitting down.
Yeah, I have no idea how this technically works because.
But you're also already behind him. How would you be behind him twice?
Or I could just lay down.
Very carefully.
He's just on the floor, staring at the sky, screaming.
So, whilst we figure out how this is going to work, spectators, does anyone have any input or reactions in character to what the fuck is going on? You're just
Very
watching this
loud,
little
you
person, like, scrambling up, just going, eh, eh, eh.
You could make a game out of this.
Yeah, no, but Shadow Step only triggers if I'm making an attack. Which is why it doesn't work on, like, debuffs and music abilities.
Yeah, so I have no idea how we would consider sitting, like, what kind of action is that? Because, yes, you are technically trying to guide them towards damage. I suppose if it was anything, it would technically come under grapple, because you are trying to move him. You are forcibly trying to move Wick, which comes under grapple. And you are trying to move him, 70 feet down. So it would be a grapple that would then go into fall damage, I suppose. If someone wants to have a different opinion on how that would work, please do, because I'm just making shit up.
I don't know.
And a grapple would technically come under an attack.
Let it grapple.
Eh?
It does.
Because if you're forcibly trying to move someone, that comes under a grapple. And you are trying to move where he is. Like that's...
Well, I'm trying to move myself.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, he could just let go of me.
My position on you is 7 foot up, where I am exactly is up. But that is technically true. Like, anywhere on your ass, anywhere 70 foot up is up to him.
Waist.
So I guess to put it into perspective, Drake doesn't necessarily care where he is. He's just gonna sit down.
Yeah, so technically, in doing that, you want. So yes, technically he can Shadow Step to just still be on you. Around, so he's no longer on your ass. He's like on your upper thigh, I guess. Like,
Oh my.
so he's essentially like in your lap if you're just sitting down.
Okay. In which case, he will initiate a grapple.
So okay, you want to attempt to grapple, which that.
So sitting down was my move.
Yeah. So sitting down. So with that, boom, he's in the lap. That's fine. And then you're attempting to start the grapple with the attack, which would then allow the Shadow Step.
But he already used it.
Not this round. He can use it once a round.
Yeah, he used it to not be sat on.
Oh gosh.
Why?
So we're gonna grapple.
Fucking fight normally.
Just fucking punch each other.
It's not possible. We
You guys
have
are both trying to abuse specific rulings, and because of that, we're taking forever. We are past time by 5 minutes already.
I
We
like
thought it
that.
wasn't gonna take even more than a half hour.
Yeah. So because
From the One Piece.
because of how you are moving, since you are not forcibly trying to hold Wick in position to sit down, technically Wick can be anywhere on that 70 foot up you. So that is absolutely fine. He doesn't need to use anything to not be sat on. Then when you initiate the grapple, he can use the Shadow Step there. Fuck me, these mechanics are...
the game mechanics need to be a little bit more.
This is so crunchy.
You can fuck with mechanics whenever you're not fighting another player.
Oh my gosh.
Just roll.
So, Shadow Step. Yeah, please do the roll to initiate the grapple if you're doing it. You're going to try and grab him in your crotch, because that's technically where he is. Alright,
Yes.
but you...
Oh, wait, well, whatever, he rolled a 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so he's no longer in your crotch. You went to go grab, and now he just hands in your crotch. And Wick is, like, round the back of you again. Alright. Oh, jeez. Wick, go. Oh god, no, we are not finishing this combat before time. I was hoping we could maybe, like, push,
It's
but...
gonna take forever, because
Because you're dealing 1 and 2 damage to each other.
When you guys have fucking dozens of health.
Alright, move. Jump for 70 movement. Yep. Go it. Nope. You just go,
Nope.
Okay. So, get a stibby stabby. 37. Okay, that's pretty dang good.
Okay.
Not good enough, apparently. All right. I think 2 more rounds, and then we'll have to wrap it up for the day because we are already over.
Okay.
So,
Let's speed through them.
hopefully we
Drake
can get
is-
to somewhere.
Drake is going to.
Speed
You're
through 'em, he
already.
says.
You're already under Vexing Versus. So let's go with.
Oh, so you are also going to take a 1d6 of damage. This turn, Shogun.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to do that first before we start trying to add anything
Yes.
else?
Yes.
So,
yes.
there we go.
There we go. 5 Sonic. And. Screw it. I guess I'm just gonna sing a lullaby again. Fuck it. I don't have anything else to do right now.
All right, lullaby. So, will save or fort save?
That is a will save. Nice little character.
I don't think 16 is high enough, is it?
It is not.
Okay, so the sword is stunned for another 13 rounds, I think. And I believe Wick falls asleep.
Wait, so if the sword is stunned, how does that work?
Well, it can't move, and therefore it's showing no signs of sentience. So technically, with this going through, I believe that is technically Wick unconscious and the fight is over. So Wick,
I think that, yeah,
yeah,
I think
so-
that's it.
So Wick was hanging onto your waistband, falls asleep, hits the ground. The sword hits the ground as well. Gaia will lift up the little flag. Gaia's got flags. He's got one flag with a doodle of a seagull and one flag with a doodle of a Jolly Roger. And holding was like the big guy like totally wins, dude. Close call. Close call. Nice.
Okay, I have no idea what Wick was about to fucking do to me once he reached my spinal cord, but I have no intentions of finding out.
Attack on Titan without the fucking, like, jetpack.
Drake has 4 decks, and if bounty hunters have anything that decrease decks, I'm paralyzed. Oh!
And here I was about to say it's like Attack on Titan without Devour.
And then look, Vor, he's gonna floor himself. Just
Oh wow! Oh, that would have been hard.
God.
I am now very happy that I sang instead of letting you climb up and seeing what you were gonna do.
All right.
Oh my.
So, before we wrap up, we can do the next time on type shtick. So we have one win. Who is gonna go for the next round? And what is the competition going to be?
So the Marines do have extra over the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we count Timmy as part of the Pirates,
Still 4v5.
and that's not
Yes.
counting Dakota's characters. So we'll see next time because it's 4v5 without Dakota's character. It's 5v6 with Dakota's characters.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see next time. I feel about exactly how things go down.
Yeah, someone on the Marines just isn't fighting, or if one of the pirates fight twice, well, I think Timmy should have 2 goes, honestly.
Yeah, Timmy goes twice.
I'm fine with sitting it out, Captain.
So, do we want to make a decision on who is going next for next time, and can agree upon what the contest shall be?
I feel it would be thematic if me and Nick fought last.
Captains v captains, I feel would make sense for a final fight.
Mhm.
One, but we'll have to see. You did express in character that you did want to fight Jimmy.
Oh, so maybe Jungle Queen goes twice.
I mean, it would make most sense to let the pirates have their strongest person go twice.
Sure.
Hey,
Or I could just
Jimmy!
not be in the fight. Oh, there's
Come on,
that.
James. Come on, James.
Well, the
You don't
thing
want to
is,
just sit there the whole time. We'll be fine.
Jimmy doesn't want to be killed.
Look. If we have a 4v4, then that means we could end up with a tie. All right.
This is true.
We can't have that.
Jimmy, bear in mind, you don't. It doesn't have to be a fight. You can say, all right.
You could say journey to the center of the earth. First one there wins. Bye.
The contest can be a game of Jenga. The contest can be climbing bottoms up. The contest can be, who can spend the most time in the water without drowning. So long as it is an agreed upon contest, or I think you can do a rock paper scissors to decide who gets to choose the contest. Either or.
Could do like a roulette wheel.
I know sadly we don't have a roulette wheel.
I can get us a roulette wheel.
You want me to make a roulette wheel, or
I mean,
when are you gonna do it?
Do we have a bunch of potential options? If people just throw out potential contests to go on the roulette wheel.
The race. Who can jump super high? Who can climb up the mountain first?
Competitive
Journey to the
tiddlywinks.
center of the earth.
Well, there's
Throwing
tons of
the-
things that we could do.
Yeah.
But I like I said in the not last episode, but our last session, because it wasn't streamed.
Mhm.
I'd imagine this like the hunter exam inside the prison, where everything is completely different. There were two that were straight up fights. There was one where it's the first one whose candle goes out. There was one that was fucking rock paper scissors.
Yeah. If we want, we can totally do a game of rock paper scissors. Jimmy, do you want to put forward? I want to do rock paper scissors. Yep. So,
No, I have a contest in mind.
Oh.
What is it?
farting contest.
State your terms.
It's a farting contest. You both just sit there and fart as much as you can. First one to pass out loses.
Oh God.
First, I need to know something.
Uh-huh.
Jenny, is that character completely fleshed out? Like, you have her backstory and everything she's ever done completely done?
For a moment, I thought you were about to say was she made of flesh. And as for fleshed out backstory, I mean, I've had ideas that I tossed to Bardic around. In terms of things done, I could just talk about it in the next 2 weeks and just finalize it.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Why? What are you gonna do?
Why?
Jimmy, what is your fucking plan, dude?
What's your plan, Jam?
I'm gonna message Bardic.
Okay.
Well, I
What?
guess I don't. But Bardic can't
Buddy.
really see it.
It's okay. I dropped my phone.
Before the hunger.
Okay, I'm messaging you it now, Bardic.
Oh.
Nick, next time we play Civ with Jam, we should do it like 2 of us versus him, and on his side is Pocatello.
No. But anyways, okay.
Jimmy.
We've gone over time. We're 15 minutes over time.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to make that a contest, I mean, I suppose you could argue, you could essentially turn that into, a game of Never Have I Ever. And essentially make it a drinking contest.
Lovely.
Alright.
So
I will
there's
announce
your
the contest next time.
there's your options.
All right. I'm down. I think that's dope as hell. All right, wonderful. So next time
Outros.
will be Jimmy versus Selda. So with that, we're gonna wrap that up for the day. Thank everybody for tuning in. This will be edited and sorted out and all that good stuff in a day or two, and be up on the YouTube channel. I am the Bardic Knock. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, all as the Bardic Knock. And this has been after the Is Your Calm, our bi-weekly One Piece tabletop role-playing game. Big thank you to my wonderful, lovely players who will now say words about who they are and what they do. Strider, who have you been?
I have been playing as Mercurius Skularak, the captain of the Marine Special Ops Group 69, as well as Dr. Jeremy Doctor, who is hates the Marines for destroying his research lab when the Marines didn't even know that they did it.
Also, Shogun was him.
Yes, Shogun has
Yep.
been Shogun. In case you have been watching me paint this wonderful figurine, there's close-up, nice pictures on Bardic's Discord channel under the chat channel of Delicious Art.
Yeah, go check that out. It's good stuff. Plus, minis
That's-
are fun
that's
and
been
cool.
me.
Do it anyway. So
These
yeah,
are great.
Shogun. Shogun has been Shogun and Wit. You can find Shogun on Cryogun. I don't know how often that has been happening, but check it out. Cryogun's a really cool stream. So go check all that good stuff out. Dakota, who has, I don't know if he's been here or not. I've just noticed he's chatting in Discord. I think he's been.
Yeah, he says he's been here, but he just hasn't been up to it. So he's been listening, but he hasn't been speaking.
Yep, that's absolutely
Dakota
fine.
though. That's White Wolf 462
Yep.
on most platforms.
Yep, and you can find Dakota here every other Saturday and every Monday where we do the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So that's that. We then next up have James. James, who are you?
I am Stitch Bitch.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Is this what we're doing.
That's
Continue.
what we're doing. But I'm
Speedy Jim.
James. I play Jimmy. I am looking forward to the contest. Because either Jimmy's gonna end up with a win, or I'm gonna have more shit for Jimmy's character.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's going to be a blast.
All right.
I
And,
hope he wins, because I really don't. I hope this goes the way that I want it, and I didn't just fuck us into being pirates.
I just want to know what the thing is that Jimmy said.
If I told you, it might change how it's gonna go, so that's why I told Bardic.
Aw,
Yeah.
We'll get there.
okay.
We'll get there.
Because my entire thing that this entire contest is based off of, it's happened.
Yeah, basically,
But
I get it. Like,
Mhm.
no,
Yeah.
ATB, we know you wouldn't cheat. I know that's not a thing, but it's
Oh,
basically
okay,
a
fine.
whole your backstory and like, okay, these are the things I have definitely done. They need to be like locked in place. So then, stuff that's gonna happen. It's basically so you can't go, oh yeah, my character totally did that. Retcon.
yeah, like he said earlier, it's a never have I ever kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
basing
Okay.
what you've done in the past. So
Okay, I can just message Bardic later of just being like, because I've had various ideas for backstory. I got like a definitive what she has done, but I could also flesh that out.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. So that's Stitch Bitch. We look forward to more Stitch Bitch shenanigans. Rin, who have you been?
Data, who is increasingly questioning the unit's stability.
Which is even
As
funnier
well as-
about to get pirates on board.
I begin to fear that Jimmy.
I mean,
is losing
honestly,
his
at this point,
sanity.
Data's like, you know what? The pirate might be better morally than the rest of the team.
Jimmy has started going by the name Stitch Bitch. No clue why.
I mean, technically, you did stitch Hot Zom together.
I did.
That is true. And then Drake is Drake. He yells.
And
Okay,
wins.
We're getting off topic. Jenny, who are you?
Jenny,
I
send us home.
No, if that was the case, I would just bring you all into Canada so I would have more friends. Hi, I am a tired by. I am so hungry.
I thought you were gonna say tired.
It's supper time. It's past supper time for you.
No,
Yeah, it's like 6:21 p.m. for me. I
I-
have been Selda. It's been fun. I'm also on Curse of Strahd on Dead Case channel every second Thursday. That's fun. I play an ASMR there. She's great.
He is
I
right.
also am gonna be returning here on the 30th for Rebels of Spira as Lilith, whose backstory became very weird. Well, not really hers, but more so her siblings.
Hmm.
Because, you know, interdimensional baby closet.
Of course. Makes
Did I
perfect
miss
sense.
anything?
Of course. I don't think
Um,
so.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you for being here.
Big thank you for this wonderful
Welcome
guest
to this-
star.
this
welcome,
game.
welcome to the team, and we will see what is going to happen. I'm very excited by everything. So with that, Big thank you to everyone. ATB, go and eat. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. Happy adventures. Bye.
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 Third-dimensional
Bitch,
big
bitch out.
closet.